up, you guys? This is Quinn from Quinn's Cars, and today we have the Honda Accord, this one being the 2016 model. Now, the Honda Accord has been one of America's favorite cars for decades. I mean, it's been over 40 years of the best-selling vehicle in the United States, and there's a reason for that. This vehicle is, of course, known for its reliability, but it's also known for its options. You can go more cargo space and get the four-door. You can go more performance and get the V6, get the coupe. They have so many different options for so many different types of buyers, and I think that's why this is one of the most beloved vehicles and one of the most purchased vehicles in the United States of all time. The Honda Accord first started and introduced itself into the market in 1976. And at the time it was a hatchback and it was kind of known for its reliability and practicality. So this Honda Accord, being the 9th generation, the 2013 to 2017 model years, it really was focusing on bringing the different trim levels and that wide range of variety that people would want in any type of vehicle, especially a daily driver. Honda being known for reliability, practicality, cargo space. If you go with this Honda Accord, there are a bunch of different trim levels you can get, and again, having that variety of the coupe, the four-door sedan, the V6, the four-cylinder, hybrid, tech options, performance options. They really try to make sure that there's a little bit for everybody. This one is the LX model. So it has some of the more basic features, but if you wanted to go with some of the more advanced tech features, suspension features, or luxury features, or performance features, you can basically upgrade from the LX to the Sport, and then from the Sport, it's the EX. Then you can go EX, EXL, EXL V6, and then Touring. Now, within the range of those different trim levels, you're gonna have coupe options, again, V6 options, four-cylinder, tech options. But for today, we're gonna be looking at this specific LX and see why even the base model is an amazing vehicle, not only reliability and practicality wise, but even with design. I mean, this beautiful blue, dark, rich color mixed with its aggressive design really makes you wonder, why would you need to go accurate? I really love this color blue. They call it Obsidian Blue Pearl, and it's a really sharp, really deep, rich color. You can see a lot of chrome accents even on the base trim of this LX model Honda Accord. With the LX trim, you get the projector beam halogen headlight bulbs that kind of have that orangey color. I love the aggressive front look of this vehicle. It has like an aggressive look, but a very composed look also. You can see the side turn signal bulbs on the edges of those projector beam headlights as well. The taillights have a really cool futuristic kind of stripe LED design in the back. And then you can see the single exhaust in the back as well with that chrome trim setup. Here you can see those turn signal bulbs on the back and in the front on the sides of those housings. Again, this being the LX base trim, you're actually offered with a lot of really cool options here. You have the 16-inch alloy wheels that have this really interesting kind of spiral design. And then you have the chrome trim and the chrome door handles that run along the sides of the windows here. These wheels have a really nice machined look with some contrast with the dark and light metal. Here's where the Honda reliability really shines. It's that 2.4 liter four-cylinder engine. Now, the reliability of this goes back for decades, but this one has 185 horsepower, which is a really healthy number for getting around town, 181 pound-feet of torque, and then you have up to 37 miles per gallon highway, and then it has that iVTEC technology. This is kind of Honda's fancy way of saying that they've maximized the timing control of the cylinders firing and reduce friction to really maximize efficiency so that you get the best miles per gallon and best performance out of this engine. This one being the automatic CVT, that's also going to help with your gas mileage. Again, this being the base LX trim, you still get some gloss black, you still get some chrome, you still get some texture in the cloth. They really try to give you some features even though you're going with the base model of this vehicle. The seats are super comfortable, nice bolstering, and nice cloth seats. The back is nice as well too, plenty of room. You do get 15.8 cubic feet of cargo space with this roomy trunk, but if you want to fold the seats down, you get a little bit extra room, but I wouldn't count on it too much. You can really only fit very narrow things, especially with that opening in the back there. Clean and simple white and black gauge design. The steering wheel gives you some options to control the infotainment screen as well as cruise control. There's some Bluetooth and phone features right below the selective menu on the left here. To the left of the steering wheel, you'll see a button that says Econ, and that activates like an economy fuel saving mode, and it basically will make your efficiency with the transmission shifts and the systems within the car more efficient so you get better gas mileage. Here you can see there's like a silver knob that controls the infotainment center here. You got some buttons that can go to different modes on the screen as well. Pretty decently responsive, especially for a 2016 screen. Simple black and blue contrasty screen here. If you're feeling nostalgic and want to go through CDs, you have a 1 through 6 disc changer option. Right below you have the AC controls, temperatures on the sides, and then fan speeds in the center. Again, kind of a nice gloss black setup. Simple, but efficient and modern, even by today's standards. You have this kind of interesting USB kind of area where there's like a little bit of cargo space. Here you can see the shifter with a little bit more gloss black, a little bit of chrome accents here. You have your very large e-brakes, and then you have your cargo space on the side as well if you want to put little trees in there. Back seat is very roomy and very plush, definitely the same quality seats as the front. This whole area is a very nice place to be. It kind of has a very modern feel, especially with the gloss black, the chrome. Here you can see obviously a dated screen, but a pretty fair resolution for its time. It has trajectory and does a really good job of projecting what you need to see behind you. With this 4-cylinder engine that doesn't have a crazy amount of horsepower, doesn't have a crazy amount of torque, and is clearly a daily driver, you still get enough punch that if you press on the pedal, there's enough low-end torque that it'll push you forward if you want to go. You get 37 miles per gallon on the highway, which is, I mean, for if you're looking for a reliable daily driver that has features and is nice looking and has MPGs that will save your wallet, why wouldn't you get this car, you know? Now, Toyota's competitor to the Accord is the Camry. And the Camry is also a very impressive car, very reliable car. If you're looking for something that has, again, great MPGs, is extremely reliable every time you turn that key, and is something that is going to give you options technology-wise, safety-wise, and performance-wise, the Camry also does that. So if you were to go V6 of the Honda Accord, you're looking at around 278, close to 280 horsepower, which is really impressive. I mean, if you want something performance-wise, that is plenty for the daily driver. Um, Really, if you wanted something just to get you around the city, the 4-cylinder is plenty. But if you want something with a little bit more punch, the Honda offers that as a V6 option for the Accord. Now, with its competitor being the Camry, they also offer a V6. Similar torque, similar horsepower. The Accord is actually going to offer a little bit more horsepower and a little bit more torque, about 10 more horsepower than the Camry of this year. The stats are so similar with the Camry and the Accord that it really, at this point, just kind of depends on what you prefer styling-wise. Now, this being the base level trim, you're not going to have a crazy amount of extra features added on. But one thing I will say is my surprise at this vehicle's kind of luxurious feel. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean, amazing speakers or amazing quality materials. What I really mean is driving quality and insulation. Like, this is a very quiet ride. When you get in here, it almost feels like Acura level insulation. It is very comfortable, very quiet. The suspension, you can tell when you're driving it that they definitely have made improvements to the suspension. Going over these southern potholes in a sports car would rattle your bones. But with this suspension being a little bit more upgraded, you definitely can feel that they've cushioned this ride quite a bit, even in the base level trim. Handling is sharp. Again, like for a base model 4-cylinder daily driver, you very quickly realize why this is and has been the #1 seller for so long. Because for the amount of money that you pay, the value that you get is really incredible. One of the things I love most about this Honda Accord is that it does such a good job of understanding the assignment of being a daily driver, but offering options beyond that. I mean, they could have stopped there at a 4-cylinder CVT, like a lot of manufacturers do. But instead, they gave so many options with tech, safety, luxury features, seats, suspension, engine size, paint. I mean, like, the list goes on, and it kind of goes to show that it having the record number of sales for that long is justified with this vehicle. Thank you again, as always, for watching. I always have fun reviewing these cars, even if they're not the most insane cars. I mean, the Audi that I reviewed a while back, I mean, that was an exciting car with a crazy amount of luxuries, but there's something about having a car that is just so bulletproof that really matters and really makes a difference. And Honda is up there with probably standing alone, to be honest, with just providing something that gives you such a value for your money and gives you so many options that any type of driver will have fun in this vehicle. If you guys are interested, I of course have my merch website linked below, all my social media linked below, and again, I've handmade this design myself, and it's something that I'm proud of, and I love this little logo that I've created. If you guys are interested, go ahead and click that link below, and there's a little link with my shop. Thank you again for watching, guys. All right.